All right, Brendan Taylor here, True School Sports. I'm with the Fighting Pride of Durham, North Carolina, D'Angelo Muscle Evans. D'Angelo, nice to talk to you and meet you, man.
Man, likewise, likewise.
Yeah, it's not often I get a chance to talk to an upcoming undefeated prospect from North Carolina, so it's great. I'm happy about that.
Man, I appreciate you for having me on.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So your next fight is August 22nd. You're fighting Moises Garcia Centeno, right, over there in
hmm
Santa Monica. Um, so I want to kind of paint the picture for people out there, D'Angelo, about who it is you are. I went and I watched a lot of your other interviews, so I'm gonna try to not be redundant here with the questions, but try to just paint the picture for the people out there, man. Like who is D'Angelo Evans? What was your childhood like, your upbringing, all that stuff.
First question, childhood. I mean, typical like anybody else. I mean, I ain't had the most, but I did the best with what I had. And what was the second question?
The second question was what was, like I guess your childhood, your upbringing, like how did you grow up?
I mean, I grew up in Durham, North Carolina, but I grew up kind of like in foster care. So, from the ages of 5 to 18, you know how it is. I
Yeah.
mean, you in the house, you out of the house, so that's how it is.
A lot of fighters have had that story. Like a guy like Tank Gervonta Davis kind of grew up similar.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
one of my favorite fighters too, man. Hey, can you hit the bell? Hey, Andre, you can hit the bell. Appreciate you. I mean, one of my favorite fighters, but I mean, typical. I ain't gonna sit right here and say like I had the worst upcoming, but it's I mean, it's part of the system. I ain't gonna say every black kid go through it, but you know what I'm saying. If
Mm.
you go through it, you got to make the best of your situation,
Yeah, you gotta turn lemons into lemonade, as they say, as the old saying
right?
goes. Yeah. So you went viral like about almost 90 days ago. I remember my dad had came up to me one day. He's like, "Have you seen that kid that looks kind of like Mike Tyson?" And he showed me your knockout, and then I started seeing it everywhere. So, talk about that knockout against Cesar Villarraga. That was kind of the knockout from my understanding that's kind of got you out there a bit more.
It was I mean, I'm not too fond with the internet, but it was just like it was. I ain't gonna say it was like. I mean, I'm not too like I'm not. I really can't say too much. 'Cause I'm not fond with the internet. I mean, when it
Yeah,
happened,
yeah.
it happened. When I was in the middle of the fight, my coach called out something that he saw on the outside, which was like, go to the body, come up top.
Yep.
And I was just like, all right, cool. So what I thought was, I did not know he was Cuban. So I thought
Mm,
he understood everything what was said, which, you know what I'm saying? I guess he did, but I thought he heard my coach because he was literally right in my corner. When he said it, he said, go to the body. So I thought he was going to block the body shot. And I was like, all right, I'm just go up top and it was just bam. I was like, all right, cool. He knocked out. Then I went to my corner, and it was like, man, you act like you ain't really, you know what I'm saying? And like ain't nothing happened. I'm like, if you a fighter, you a fighter. If you a chef, you a chef.
correct.
You know what I'm saying? You know how to make a meal. Like, oh, you know how to make that. It's like, man, ain't nothing. I do that all the time.
Yeah, it's just business as usual.
You feel me, right? You
You're
know what I'm
supposed
saying?
to do
Just
that.
you
Yeah.
feel me? Just another day in the gym. I wasn't really too, you know what I'm saying, too excited.
Mm,
Because when they started shaking him, they started
yeah.
shaking him to try to get him up. Um, there was like he wasn't moving. So that's when
Correct.
I took a knee and I was just like, oh, he really knocked out.
Yeah, yeah.
So if anybody knows, I love tacos.
Do you?
I'm a taco fanatic. You know what I'm saying?
It's
Extra
good to know.
cilantro, onion, extra meat, you know what I'm saying? A little spicy
Yeah,
sauce,
yeah,
that
all
meat.
that.
That meat. So after my tacos, I go back to the arena because they still fighting.
Hmm.
And I think Terrible Terry is up.
Okay.
He's fighting. The refs are by the front gate and they see me. They say, man, you the guy that fought. I said, yeah. They said, you don't want to knock the dude out. I said, yes, sir.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
said, I know you don't know, but when all the refs and the officials came to go, you know what I'm saying, check on him, he was snoring.
Oh damn.
So I was just, you know what I'm saying? So I was just looking for him just to make sure he was okay. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? It's a business. You know what I'm saying? You ain't nobody come here to, you know what I'm saying, to get paid to get knocked out. But you know what I'm saying, you know what you signed up for.
Correct.
I just hope,
It's part of the job.
you feel me? I just hope you go home, you know what I'm saying, the same way you came with all functioning organs and everything. So
Okay, okay, yeah, because that knockout really blew up a lot. But one thing that impressed me about that particular moment was like you said, when you got the knockout, you weren't like dancing and you kind of just real subdued, like you're supposed to do that. Like you had the expectation that you're supposed to do that in the ring to whoever you fight.
right.
Yeah. So I feel like that said a lot about your character that you're not because sometimes you watch these mismatch fights or fights where one guy is clearly better than the other and they get a big knockout and then he starts celebrating so much and I thought it just said a lot about your character.
Man, yeah, man, my coach was just like, he said, man, we real big on not really, you know what I'm saying, doing celebrations. I don't really like jumping on ropes. That ain't my, you know what I'm saying, even though I might be a little guy,
Yeah.
jumping on ropes ain't really my forte. So, but it was, I knocked him out, went to my corner. You know what I'm saying? If it's like the army, you know what I'm saying, you seen a dead body before, you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying, just take it on the shoulder and just going about your day.
That's it. That's it. You're from Durham, North Carolina.
Yes, sir.
It's not necessarily a boxing hotbed. I know that they're known for basketball. They got the Duke Blue Devils. I believe the
Facts.
Little Brother, the rap group. I think they came from Durham, North Carolina.
Hmm.
Uh, but talk about that. Just trying to make it in the boxing game, coming from a place that's not a traditional boxing, hotbed like North Carolina, and then also too like turning pro later. I believe you turned pro at 24, 25.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Like around 2020, yeah, around there. 23, 24, yeah. If I can recall. But boxing in North Carolina is typically on a, you know what I'm saying, a little watered down. I mean, I really can't say too much because I started late. I ain't really come in the game to really please or trying to like say be a yes man. I went to a gym. I got a couple no's. I don't like really hearing no. So I slid to Virginia, and they
Yeah.
said, if you really want to, you know what I'm saying, because I was in college at Avery University, and the
Okay.
coach, and somebody put me on to my coach, Marcus Luck. He asked me one question. He said, do you want to use it as a career or do you want to make money? I said, I can work. I can work in box. I'll make my own money, but, you know what I'm saying, just, you know what I'm saying, it's really therapeutic. You know what I'm saying? A brother going through some things. So first day didn't go how I planned, but, man, we here now.
Okay. You mentioned them telling you no. Who told you no, and why did they tell you no?
I mean, just, you know what I'm saying, some gems. I ain't really about to bring their name up
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
because
Don't bring the
it
names up.
ain't. It's it was a couple gyms in North Carolina that said no, go do some amateurs, and I was just like, man, I'm kind of, I know if you do your research on certain things, you know what I'm saying, you know what you putting yourself into. It's a
Hmm.
daily sport, it's a poor man's sport. I mean, usually if you're gonna do something that's typically damaging the brain, I mean, you got to know that you got to protect yourself. And so when I went up there to go spar in North Carolina, I ain't really see too much defense. But my coach, he liked my, I ain't gonna say like my enthusiasm, but
Your
my
passion.
ambition to learn. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a little nerd on the low. I like
Yeah.
Harry Potter.
Oh yeah.
I like little Harry Potter.
Okay. Okay. What's your favorite Harry Potter movie?
It's the first one. You can't go
The
wrong
first.
with the
Yeah.
first one. Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I'm not a big Harry Potter guy. I just know. I mean, I remember they had Gryffindor and they had all the different
Hmm.
teams and whatnot. I can't remember that, but
Yeah.
yeah. You mentioned that when you got into boxing, you were going through some things like life stuff. What were some of those things, if you could disclose them?
I mean, just like family support.
Yeah,
What else was it? I was in college, so I was just trying to figure out, you know what I'm saying, a young bull just trying to figure out what life is you know what I'm saying, about. So I was in college for my first year. I'm a first gen. Um, I was just trying to find questions on should I finish college, what I want to do when I finish college, what's my major, what I want to,
Okay.
chase after. So yeah, my first year I wanted to go out to sports medicine. I want to be like a little physical therapist. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Help people stretch, medicine
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
all. My second year, I changed it. I wanted to chase after being a social worker. I love kids. I love the kids.
So you wanted to help people, help
Yeah,
kids,
not
help the
not not
youth,
people, not
the
people.
the, the youth, the youth, the youth.
Kids. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Okay. That,
Specifically the kids,
the kids are the most important thing.
right? Because they the next up.
Correct, correct. And the kids a lot of times keep us in check. A lot of times we think we're helping the kids, but it's actually the kids that are saving our
Bad,
lives, and they don't even know
bad.
it. So that's how it goes. But no, that's understandable. I mean, trying to find your way in the world as a young man, that's I think a lot of us go through that. Um, what would you say? What drew you to boxing, and what do you feel it's done for you as a man and your character development in the world?
With boxing,
Yeah, boxing.
um, I would say is more so discipline. Um, discipline ain't really too much that I didn't know outside of boxing before I knew. I mean, before I knew boxing, it's not really too much of a big difference. I would say specifically, my coach broke it down. He said it's war.
Mm.
It's war. You know how a sergeant yells at you before, you know what I'm saying, he put you in war?
Yeah, yeah.
When you training, he shoots the gun by your ear just so you can get used to it. It's typically how it is. I mean, everything not gonna go your way. Every day is a job, is a career just like anything else. Every day not gonna be a good day. Every day not gonna be a bad day. Some days up, some days down. You're gonna get cussed out some days,
Mm.
more likely than others. So Um, but man, it's the only life lesson that I mean I picked up I picked up a lot of life lessons, but the one that stuck the most is you get out what you put in.
What you put in, yep. No, that makes sense. That's universal. You could apply it to anything.
Facts. So
Facts, facts. Yeah, I was watching. There was like a documentary thing that I don't know if you did it or somebody else did it. You were in the gym. You guys had a little microphone. You know what I'm talking about.
I know you talk about
Yeah, you see, the reason I'm bringing it up is because in watching it, it just seems like you're where you need to be. You're at peace. That's what it seemed like. You're in the gym having fun. Talking shit to your friends. The other guys
oh
in the
yeah,
gym.
man, that was it's like I mean home is I mean this is home. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you can ask, you know what I'm saying, any other fighter. I mean, they take it
Mhm.
as a passion. Cause I don't love the sport. I'm obsessed with it. You know what I'm saying? If you call me, usually I'm in the gym.
Yep.
If you say what you about to do today, I'm usually in the gym. If I'm getting a haircut, it's usually in the gym. You know, so it's like where you want to find muscle at in the gym.
The gym. Yeah, you live in the gym. That's important.
Facts. Cause if you know what I'm saying, the time span of a boxer is really not long. It's really not. So, but I mean, I love it. I love it. I think.
You think?
I
Why do you
think.
say you think? You just joking around, or because
Nah, cause I mean, you have like I said, you have your bad days, you have your good days, but you know what I'm saying. Is I go home boxing, wake up boxing, eat, sleep, think boxing. Cause you know what I'm saying. I'm on a mission. I'm chasing something, and then some days you might overthink, or you might not feel like you got it. So I'm always my biggest critic.
correct? Nah, I think anybody who's trying to chase after anything great in life is going to be extra harsh on
Facts.
themselves. Like
You
I'm the
feel
same. I'm the same way with this. I've been covering boxing for now almost 11 years, and I just feel like I've had my times. Where I'm like, man, should I really keep doing this?
you feel me? So
Yeah,
congrats to you.
yeah.
Congrats.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, man. Um, as far as what you want out of the fight game, out of boxing, what does Muscle Evans want out of the sport of boxing?
Even though I did start late, I just want to be considered one of them ones.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? even though I hope, you know what I'm saying, I train, I bust my behind to be hopefully considered a Hall of Famer. But if boxing come is talked about, I want my name in the mix.
You want to be a household name, pretty
Are
much.
you feel me? I want my name in that mix. Like, oh, like, okay, Terrence, Shakur,
Yep.
Zepeda, everybody at 140. They got a Dula Mason.
Yep.
They got you know what I'm saying? They got who else they got that's they got Hitman, they got Boots, you know what I'm
Yep.
saying? You know what I'm saying? They might not be a household name, but they in the talk of boxing.
Correct. They're one of those names that anybody who watches boxing, you know those names.
You feel me? But
Yeah.
I also want, even though I might be at the bottom, I want to be talked about.
Okay. All right. Well, kind of staying with some of those names you mentioned. I mean, is there a particular fight that you feel in the next few years, once you get on the world level, is there a particular fight that you think about and say, you know what, that's going to be the fight to where D'Angelo Muscle Evans, is now known to the world of boxing? Is there a fight you think about?
I just seen Zepeda just jump up to 140. I know Shakur's at 140. I mean, anybody at 140 that's, you know what I'm saying, a belt holder, but, you know what I'm saying, that'd be, you know what I'm saying, dope fights to be, you know what I'm saying, Muscle's considered a good fighter, so now let's put him against some, you know what I'm saying, a threat. You know what I'm saying? Because he is a threat. That would be, you know what I'm saying, that'd be dope. You know what I'm saying? A nice little, you know what I'm saying, nice little fight day. But as of now, you know what I'm saying, let me get my little 8 rounders, 10 rounders out the way. You know what I'm saying? Then we can go for them gatekeepers and them belt holders.
Yeah, obviously, yeah, it's a process to all of them. You can't rush the process
Facts.
in boxing or in life. I'll tell you a fight that I'm looking at I got like the box rec top 50 in front of me. One name, not now, not probably anytime soon, but if you guys are in the same weight class, I think you versus like Emiliano Vargas would be a fun fight.
Ooh, I like him. I
Yeah,
like him. Yeah, I like him. I
he's
like
very explosive. He's a guy that's being promoted pretty well right now. Son of a legend. You have a very fun style, explosive puncher. Obviously, you still got to go through the ranks as he's still going through the ranks. But that's one. When I look at the name, that's one that kind of stood out to me just now. Actually,
yeah. Yeah, he a good fighter.
yeah, for sure, for sure. Um, your nickname, Muscle. Where does that come from? Who gave you that nickname?
My coach, I was in college and it's like a couple days college ended. I came in, I was still, you know what I'm saying, Jack. I was still working out, eating my beanies and weenies. My coach, he's like, man, you look a little diesel, man. Take your shirt off. He was like, man, yo, he said, man, you got muscles on muscles. I'm like, man, all right, cool. He said, that's your name, Muscle. Like,
Yeah,
all right, cool. So people don't even know my name. They just know Muscle.
Muscle. Yeah, because at first when I was contacted, they're like, "Hey, do you want to interview D'Angelo Evans?" And I'm like, "D'Angelo Evans," and I typed the name and then I saw your name and I was like, "Oh, Muscle." That's funny.
Right, you feel me? So,
Yeah. So the name is definitely stuck. It's good branding.
facts, man, I
Yeah.
appreciate it. And AKA, I guess, Tyson's son.
Yeah. What do you think about that? People say you look like Mike Tyson.
I mean, that's a good narrative. I mean, I
Yeah.
can't say nothing. Any publicity is good publicity.
For sure, especially when it's a guy like an icon. You can't even say like
I
a
can't even
champion.
get mad at it.
He's an icon. Do
Fact.
you say you're obsessed with boxing? Do you ever go back and watch some old Mike Tyson fights?
I actually just went up there to Mike Tyson old gym.
Where in
Don King's daughter,
okay,
Debbie King. She invited us out there.
it's in
It was a dope,
Florida
huh?
or New York,
Nah, that was in Ohio.
Ohio. Oh, that's right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. Uh,
So it was dope just to be, you know what I'm saying, consider one of his sons. Going out there to see how he started, where he, you know what I'm saying, I ain't gonna say how he struggled, but how he survived.
Correct.
'Cause that's how he lived, breathed. They built a ring just for, I mean, not a ring, but they built a bag just for him,
Mm.
a weight room just for him. And the weight room is like built for like a dude like him. Like
Like how
just
so? Like what's different about that weight room compared to like a regular weight room?
it's just It's just small, compact. It look like it's no fun. It's out there in the middle of nowhere. No internet, no TV. It was just strictly boxing. It was more so fun to me because it was just peace. Nobody else
Mm,
around, just you, a bag, and a bed.
that's it. Basically, you're in solitary confinement. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah, jail.
Jail, yeah, jail. Well, was there anything you learned about, I guess, Mike Tyson in going to that gym in Ohio?
It was more so like history because they had like a whole bunch of greats on the wall. Muhammad Ali trained there. They had a picture there, Muhammad Ali in a certain corner that he was in. Man, it's a whole lot. I mean, if we can go back and we and do a little bit of research, I mean,
Yeah,
it's a lot, but it was just a whole bunch of great names, a dope experience. It was nice.
yeah. It's in
So,
it's in Orwell, Ohio, right? I think I just pulled it up.
coach, thank you.
Oh,
Kids, man.
well, they hit the punch bag.
Nah, they hitting the kid hitting the glass. That was it.
Oh, damn. Okay, but it's the Don King gym. It's in Orwell, Ohio. I think I just pulled it up on my computer.
Hmm.
Oh, look, yeah, it looks serious. It's like a serious place. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
You mentioned earlier about you liking Harry Potter, your love for Harry Potter. Apart from Harry Potter, do you have any other interests outside of boxing, D'Angelo?
Oh man, when I'm done with this sport, man, I'm gonna be a chef, man.
Yeah, like cooking.
Cooking, baking. I want to go from ooh, he can fight to ooh, he know how to make that. Ooh,
He'll make you a souffle. He'll make you a
ooh,
three-course
just
meal.
you
You
feel
know.
me? Just ooh, tell you know what I'm saying. Just something nice, something that look like you can make at a 5-star restaurant. You know what I'm saying? That's what I want. Yeah, and I feel like also because I ain't really grow up too much on learning how to cook, so I feel like cooking be peaceful for me.
It's like a life skill you want to just
You feel
learn.
me? Not no violence. It's
Yeah,
just chaos violence. I mean control chaos.
yeah,
So yeah, I want to go to culinary art school.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Because cooking is an art. Cooking is art. Like
fast,
anybody who can make anybody who can think of something they want to make and then execute it to perfection to where everybody
fast,
else can enjoy it. That's art right there. So
fast.
it'd be pretty
Where a
cool.
lot, not just one person, but everybody enjoys it.
Mm.
Yes,
And they'll never forget that, like, because if you can cook, even like if think about somebody that passed away that you knew that they probably cooked something that you liked, and you're like, oh, I remember when they used to cook this.
fast. Literally.
Yeah.
It's kind of like you know what I'm saying, like a Floyd Ali.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't nobody got that type of style, or you know what I'm saying, that type of like back in the day. Hagler, Hagler
Yep.
was a monster. You know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
a certain style, a certain gift that you got, it brings you out, or just it sets you to the side where it's like it makes you you. So yeah, I want to be different.
Yeah. Like before we even did this interview, you struck me as someone that's a bit different. Just from your background. You didn't really have an amateur fight, right? You didn't have an amateur fight. You fought on a couple smokers, but not a proper amateur fight.
Mhm. Yeah, I just went
Um,
around sparring pros. My first person I sparred was like a 6-0 guy. Then the next person I sparred, he was 18-0. Then I went and sparred a 16-0 guy. I just go around sparring pros. It's a big difference between somebody punching a lot than somebody trying to punch you to get you up out of there.
yeah. What would you say is the difference between that?
I mean, amateurs about, you know what I'm saying, scoring points, you know what I'm saying? That's cool and all, but if I can hit you and make you rethink a bit of coming close to me again, it's like a Marshawn Lynch. If I could just hit you, run
Yeah,
you
yeah.
over and over and over and over again, you'll reconsider.
Correct. You start reconsidering why you're even in the boxing ring to begin with. Like I
You
could be doing
feel me?
something else. I could be doing anything in the world, but I'm in here, which I don't want to be
Right.
in here.
Right. Back
Yeah,
in the day, when you done sparring, you be like, oh yeah, I remember muscle.
yeah. Well, if you hit somebody hard enough, they'll have muscle. They'll have the muscle bruises on their hips or the shoulders.
Facts. That is facts.
That's how it goes. You have a wrestling background. I know you used to wrestle back in the day.
Mhm.
How does that help you with boxing? Because you have guys like Terence Crawford who have a wrestling background, and it seemed to work out pretty well for him. So how does it help you in the boxing ring?
I would say it's a one-on-one sport. The mindset aspect of it. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, like you put in what you get out. I mean, when you get out what you put in. So if you work hard, you know what I'm saying, you get, you know what I'm saying, hard work results. I mean, hard work results. But literally you stay low. I mean, if they come in, defense, hands is a first line of defense. That's in both sports.
Yep.
Um I mean, like I said, just the mental aspect of it, because you know what I'm saying. Like, it's a one-on-one sport. Ain't nobody there to save you. If you lose, that's on you. If you win, that's on you. That's it.
At the end of the day, it's all on you for good or for the bad. It's all on you.
Exactly. That's
Yeah,
life.
it's life. Yes, I saw that you had in your last fight when you got that big knockout. When you walked out to a 50 Cent song. You had a bulletproof vest on.
Yeah, it's back there.
Yeah, is that something you do for all your fights, or was it just for that fight?
That was something I wanted to do. Just, you know what I'm saying, for that fight specifically. It was like my last fight I was supposed to fight before, you know what I'm saying, things played out. I wanted like I wanted to make like a statement.
Yeah,
I'm even though I might be late to the game, I'm here.
you're here for sure. I feel like, you know what, man, you should do that for all your fights. You should call it the bulletproof vest for all the fights. If you gotta get it in a different color, get it in a different color. But that's like a trademark thing you should do.
Right. Somebody else said that too, and I was like, that might be. I'll think about it.
I think you should, because one thing about boxing, speaking from the media side of it, right? There's so many fighters out there, and there's fighters that sometimes I don't even think about unless they got a fight signed. So something as small as that, you coming out with a bulletproof vest on, it's like part of the show. It gets people to remember you. It's one of the things that will get people to remember you.
Facts, facts,
Yeah.
facts. My coach said the same thing. So I can't say it might not happen. I can't say it will happen. You know what I'm saying? You just gonna have to stay tuned.
I'll definitely stay tuned. What was I gonna say? As far as you mentioned, so sparring, right? Sparring. I was reading that you sparred. I know you're signed to the same manager as Brandon Adams. So you got Mark Habibi, that's your manager.
Yes, sir.
Um, you also sparred Jaron Ennis, Mean Machine, Kavaluskas. I don't know who else, but that's who I was
The
reading. But
Davis brothers.
Keyshawn and Kelvin and all them. I thought so too, because you're in Virginia, so not that far off the road. What could you say about those sparring sessions? Are there anything that stands out about any of those sparring sessions?
It's levels to it. Like I said,
Yeah.
even though I might have started late, they like I already know in my mindset I'm sparring or I'm fighting guys that been boxing. You know what I'm saying? More than, you know what I'm saying, more with more experience than me. They've been sparring, fighting since they was 8, 10, 2 years old. So I was like, all right, cool. So I gotta come in there with like the mindset of like, all right, you're not coming in here to fight. You come in here to learn.
Mm, okay.
So it's a learning experience.
What's the biggest thing you learned from those guys, or is there a particular moment that stands out from those sparring sessions where you have learned something that's made you better?
Um, I say Boost. Boost was very different.
Mm, how so?
That's the only one, because he's a world champion, and it was just like I want that. I want that. Like it's not like I want it. I'm gonna get it. Cause he made, and I'm looking at all the pictures on the wall. Like, he made something from nothing.
Mm,
So yeah, man. So yeah, I want to go up there and train with him. I went up there. I showed my tail. I did what you know what I'm saying, I came to do. They invited me back.
yep.
They love me for just I wasn't even trying to be different. I was just being me. But yeah, they invited me back to come do camp with them. So I was just like, I can't wait to do that. So
Yeah, I don't. I mean, I don't blame you. That's one of the best fighters in the world right now.
facts.
As far as Jaron Ennis, because I hear all these stories about him in the gym. I've seen him spar one time. From being in there with him, what do you feel makes him a different type of fighter than most guys out there?
I would say like he had brothers and he got like a gym that's so intact to just making it's kind of like what is it? It's like it's kind of like it got a bunch of teachers.
Mm, okay.
You gonna learn you learn it from my downfall. So if I fail, I gotta teach you how not to fall. Now if another dude skips, I'm not teaching you how to skip. I gotta teach you how to walk. Now if another dude flies, I gotta teach you how to fly. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like he knows he got a bunch of teachers just to teach him how to be an elite warrior. And you know what I'm saying? I would love that. I would love that to be in that environment.
Yeah, it sounds
Learn
like
how to
from what you described earlier when you went to his gym and you see the pictures on the wall and you sparred him. It sounds like that moment for you was a moment where you felt like, you know what, it's possible. I've seen it.
back. You
It's
feel
possible
me?
for me.
Facts. That's
Yeah.
it.
Okay. Are you going back on camp with him soon?
As of right now, I don't know because I don't really have control of my schedule. I do know I have fights scheduled, but after August 22nd, who knows?
Okay. Okay. Well, I look forward to seeing how that all pans out for you, man. It sounds like you're really dialed into what you got going on. So I'm gonna wrap it up, man, because apparently I gotta wrap it up. But it's been a pleasure, D'Angelo. Thank you, man. Any final message you want to give to the boxing world before I end the interview?
I mean, follow your boy on Instagram, Mr. Muscle Evans. Facebook is Denslow Evans. And I'm not too big on social media. You know what I'm saying? I grew up off a flip phone, so
It's the real era, you know.
yeah, you fast.
Yeah, yeah. But all right, D'Angelo. It was a pleasure. Look forward to doing it again in the future. Thank you, man, for your time.
Thank you.
All right.